Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makak, that honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and teach well, being great example to us young brothers. Peace and blessings to those full leg, Lord willing to be a part of that number. I'm the brother Qadar from the Gemas Bear Chicago. Come back with another video. This video is going to be entitled, These People Have a Tab to Pay. You know, this is just a reminder that these people have a tab to pay for the Lord, man. They have to, their wickedness has to reach their measure, you know. So these people will be put in your lives and try to fuck you over, you know, and try to devise mischief and, you know, plot against you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just important to be. This is why I put this quote right here, man. It says, patience in a wicked world will be hunters soon. Because right now, the Lord said, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You know, right now we're fishers of men. You know, this is the situation that we're in right now. But we'll be hunters very soon. That Jeremiah 16:16, man, is going to come in full effect. All right. The Lord is not, the Lord is going to pull his mouthpieces out of those street corners, man. Okay, and once the Lord shuts his mouth, it's over. Okay, so Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to lay down mass judgment against these niggers out here, man. All right, and these heathens. You know, so just a reminder for brethren to just stay up, man. You know, just stay up, stay encouraged, you know, in the spirit. Because we'll be hunters very soon, you know. And I'd have put it in this little bubble right here. It says situations in a prophet's life where they get fucked over by people of this world. All right, and then I put which these women are of this world, but I had to put slash on because emphasize on these bitches, man. You know, spirit rebuking you hoes, man. You know, but I put also on this dash right here that they have to come to the height of their sins, which. You know, I'm going to grab this through the spirit in the 2nd Maccabees, the 6th chapter, starting in the 12th verse. It says, now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nation. You know, so the punishment we're getting right now is for our chastening, man, not for our destruction. Okay. It says, for it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith punished. Okay. It says, for not as with other nations whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish, till they be come to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us. So I wanted to emphasize verse 13 and verse 14, because right now, because this is going into how the Lord judges Israel immediately. You know, and these heathens, they have to come to the height of their wickedness, their sins, in order to get punishment, so the Lord could really lay it down on them. But you know, the scriptures are manifold. It says that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 8th chapter, or is it the 7th chapter? You know, how the scriptures is manifold. Okay, the scripture says, "Now all Israel is of Israel." Man, these people, these niggas in this world, they're these 2/3. Okay, these undesirables, they're in a heathen state of mind. They're like the heathens right now. Okay, they're not spiritually alive. They're dead. All right. So this can apply to you niggas right now, man. Okay, because these niggas have to come to the height of their sins to catch those missiles. Okay, they have to come to the height of their sins to catch those 4 sword judgments. Okay. You got to understand, man, because if we go to Sirach 39, so both Sirach 39 and Sirach 40, actually, I'm going to grab 40 first, but I'm going to keep this here. Sirach 40, Sirach 40 and verse 9, it says, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So you got to just remember, man, these people going to have to deserve that. They're going to have to come to the height of their wickedness, man. You know, It says, Sirach 39, real quick before, so I could jump back to this second Maccabees. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Okay? These spirits of vengeance, these spirits of vengeance are out here, man. All right? It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Okay? So when these things happen, just know it's for vengeance and just know it's for the wicked. Okay? And that they've done everything to deserve it. It says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment. So these are the Lord's words that they obey. It says, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right, because the Lord gives the order to lay down judgment, man. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to here. It says, for not as with other nations whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish, till they be come to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us. Lest that, being come to the height of sin, afterwards he should take vengeance of us. Okay? So the Lord doesn't let us go. He judges us immediately so we won't reach the height of our iniquity, man. You know? And brothers, feel that now. You fuck up one time. You fuck up, man. You just know. You know? And when you get got, you understand the spirit of, hey, you'll understand why. Okay? All right, it says, verse 16, and therefore he never withdraweth his mercy from us, and though he punish with adversity, yet doeth he never forsake his people, right? Because the Lord is ultimately going to have vengeance on his people. I mean, so like mercy on his people ultimately. Okay? But on this side, they have to experience that death by pain. You know, they got to go through that Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, man. They got to go through that shit, man. You know, that dwelling in them torments. You know, they got to go through it. It says, and I want to grab this right here because it's Jeremiah 16:16 when I said we're going to be hunters very soon, man. Okay, and I wanted to back it up with a few. All right, this the book of Jeremiah 16. What's it like? It's 16 and verse 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord. They shall fish them. And that's the state. That's what we're doing right now. We're fishing. Okay, drawing the elect towards Yahweh Shema Shai. Drawing the good fish and the bad fish. All right, we fishing. Okay, it says, and they shall fish them, and after I will send for many hunters. It says, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Hey, so these heathens gonna try to, we're gonna get those spiritual powers. We're gonna get changed, get those new bodies, man. You know, and the Lord is gonna send us after these niggas. He's gonna send us after these elites, get them out of those bunkers. Okay, if I could back that up with this Amos 9. I'll start at verse 1. It says, and I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. So ain't no escaping the elect. You're not escaping the elect, man. All right? Everywhere you go, everywhere you try to hide, we know where you at. Verse 2, it says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Okay, so it don't matter where you at. Okay, try to get a bunker underground, underwater. It doesn't matter. Verse 3, it says, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, which goes into the mountains. Okay, it says, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Okay, and we're gonna execute that judgment for Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, it says that in the book of Jeremiah 51, because just like the Lord used the Assyrians to punish our people, okay, and the modern day Assyrians is Esau, he's going to use us to punish the wicked. All right, Jeremiah 51 and verse 19. This is something we got to constantly remind ourselves, man. Jeremiah 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, So like I'm gonna read verse 20. It says, "Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid." Okay, you keep reading all down. But the point is, we're going to execute judgment for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. That's it. That's all. Okay? We're going to get our hands dirty for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Okay? Let me grab this Micah 7. Micah 7 and verse 9, it says, "And I will bear the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, because I have sinned against him." All right, hey, so we went off, bro. You know, we got to pay our time. We got to pay for that, you know. But our sentence is coming to an end. All right, it says, "Because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring forth the light. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness right." So Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to plead our cause and execute judgment for us, man. You don't have to worry. Okay, this is something that we always have to keep in mind, that we're getting what we deserved. Okay, but at the same time, our punishment is coming to an end. You know, and it's a good patience scripture right here, man. You know, and just to back this up, man, I want to grab this Zephaniah 3, because ultimately we have to wait for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Zephaniah 3 and 8, it says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Right? These people, hey, the Lord is going to take vengeance for us, man. Okay? And he's going to use us to execute it. But in that due time. You know, but until then, we just got to deal. You know? Like I said, these are good patience scriptures for us, man. All right, scriptures going into patience, just ruling your spirit. Hey, because these people, man. Okay. Hey, these people are trying, man. You know, let me grab this recompense for trouble real quick. All right, because ultimately, hey, Satan get on these people to try us. You know, but Hey, the scripture says, "Woe to them that cause offenses," man. You know, the scripture talks about the little ones. Okay, and if the Lord send you somewhere to try to fuck over if the Lord send you somewhere to be an adversary against a prophet, man, all right, the Lord really hates you. All right, hey, because you getting marked for death. All right, hey, 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6. "Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense trouble to them that trouble you." So Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to take vengeance for us, man. Okay? And in that day, shit, you might be the one sticking the sword through. You know? I be meditating on that, man. Hey, call halal Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. We almost the fuck up out of here, man. We see this devil's kingdom falling every single day. You know? So it's important for us to just be patient in spirit, calm in spirit, knowing we know these people end, man. We know this kingdom's end. Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab these two, then I'll close out because I gotta go. This Ephesians 4 and verse 26: "Be ye angry and sin not, let not the sun go down upon your wrath." All right, it's important to control that anger, man. All right, the scripture talks about ruling your spirit. Okay, in all aspects. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 9. "Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry." All right, just be quick to be mad as fuck, man. You know. All right, it says, "For anger resteth in the bosom of fools." Right, that shit is foolish, bro. You getting mad quick as fuck, man. Like just out of nowhere. Like that shit's some folly, man. You know, you really gotta weigh the whole matter out. Weigh the whole matter out. You know, and use wisdom. Okay? And if it's some shit that's actually, you know, pissing you off, hey, go to the Lord about it. Okay? Hey, the Lord will hit you. Hey, Elder Karab here in GMS Chicago says it all the time. The Lord can hit them 10 times. Hey, the Lord can hit them a billion times harder than you ever can. You know? What you gonna do? Whoop their ass? All right, what you gonna do? Put them down? Hey, the Lord will destroy this nigga family. The Lord will destroy this nigga finances and kill this nigga slowly but surely, man. You know? And that's the power that's on our side, man. So, Lord, when that was edifying, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to you. How about Shema Shai, about Shem Kakudash? Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those for a leg, Lord willing to be a part of that number. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, and the Bible Ball.